Imagine you're an actor, you just got the best role you could have ever asked for. You arrive on set on the day of filming, but only see a microphone. The director tells you, I want you to sell this character and this role, but only with your voice. That is what a voice actor does, and that can be a monumental task. There's a lot more going to voice acting than most people realize. There are some incredible voice acting performances out there, and it takes an incredible amount of passion and energy. You have to absolutely embody and become a character by using purely your voice. Today, I wanted to showcase how voice acting can elevate a project far beyond what it may have been able to achieve otherwise. The best vocal performances are the ones that make you feel like the characters are completely human in my opinion, even though they are animated characters. For instance, let's take a look at what I consider to be the best scene in Steins Gate. Also, fair warning, I'm gonna have to play audio snippets from these scenes, so I'm gonna put a border around this video so I don't get claimed, or worse, blocked like my recent video on Wonder. There may be a few filters after throwing this video too, so keep that in mind. Anyway, this particular scene comes at a crucial moment in the show, where, spoilers, Okabe realizes he can't truly save anyone he loves through time travel. He is about to lose Kirisu, the woman he loves. If he tries to save her, his surrogate sister, Mayuri, will die instead. He's already watched Mayuri die multiple times in front of his eyes due to time looping. Now that the stage has been set, let me play a small portion of this scene.
Seeing her die is gonna break you, Okabe.
It won't, though. How could it? Do you know how many times I've watched her die now? Dozens. Easily. Again. And again. And again. And again. And again. No matter how many times I have to watch it to save you, it's not going to break me!
You absolutely feel the despair and hopelessness Okabe feels in this scene. He feels like he can't do anything to save his loved ones, no matter what path he takes, or what options he seemingly has at his disposal. He's completely wrecked both emotionally and mentally. J. Michael Tatum, the voice actor for Okabe in the English dub, absolutely sells this in his performance. Now I want to turn your attention to how Kirisu responds here.
Did you hear what you just said to me? Our friend is dying and you don't care. I know you don't really mean that. If losing Mayuri doesn't hurt you anymore, then your heart is already broken.
Trina Nishimura is the voice actress for Kirisu in the English dub. She absolutely convinces the audience of her breaking down with every word she utters, and her sadness is made very clear here. In this scene, both voice actors do a phenomenal job of making everything presented here feel incredibly real. Now I want to showcase a scene that I actually find to be just as good, also featuring two incredible voice acting performances, but this time in a completely different style of animation. Enter a Goofy movie, and this particular interaction between Goofy, played by Bill Farmer, and Pete, played by Jim Cummings. To set the scene here, Goofy has been taking his son, Max, on a road trip that Max absolutely does not want to be on. Max finally gets fed up and decides to alter his dad's map that he's been using, in order to get the two of them to Beverly Hills. Also important to note is that during this trip, Pete has been taking a similar trip with his own son, PJ, but not necessarily to bond with him, like the point of Goofy's road trip is, more in a way to keep PJ under his thumb. Now that the stage has been set, see what happens when Pete tries to tell Goofy his parenting style does not work.
I just hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your kid's duping you. Well, I heard the little mutant telling PJ that he changed the map, so you're heading straight to LA, pal.
I don't believe you. I don't need to check the map. I trust my son. Maybe Max isn't all the things that you think a son should be, but he loves me.
Hey, my son respects me.
That is genius. In one single exchange of words, we are told everything we need to know about what kind of parent Goofy is, and what kind of parent Pete is. Goofy wants to trust his son and love on him as much as he can, while giving him the benefit of the doubt. Pete wants his son to be under his thumb, and not feel like he can pull a fast one on him. Almost two totally different parenting styles, indicative of their opposite, almost yin and yang-like dynamic in this film. It's masterfully done. Speaking of yin and yang, there's one final voice performance. I'll be completely honest, I actually really do not like this movie. There are a plethora of issues I have, not only with the plot changes, but also weird out-of-character moments and defining voices for these two American icons to me. This movie is full of some of their best voice work doing these two characters, but it's this final scene that really hits home. Watch for yourself. You can hear Joker sound, for once, human. That is the brilliance of Mark Hamill's performance here. In this one moment, Joker reconsidered everything he had been doing and seemingly stood for, but then shook it off, and absorbed himself in his insanity once again. Mark Hamill absolutely captures that feeling in his performance as Joker here, and Kevin Conroy absolutely nails Batman, as he always did. Ever so calm and collected, but even he can't help but laugh at Joker's final joke, because it so accurately describes their never-ending struggle. They are destined to always do this, to always be at odds with each other. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. You were, and always will be, my Batman. So as you can see here, the best voice acting performances are the ones that can sound the most human. Even if it's a delusional mad scientist, or a cartoon dog, or a character seeming real. That is the beauty of voice acting. It's a form of invisible acting almost. It's almost harder than traditional acting in some ways. You are not seen by a camera, you are simply heard by a microphone. It's absolutely breathtaking, some of these vocal performances I have listed, and there are dozens more out there. So, next time you watch a cartoon, an anime, or are playing a video game, when you hear a character's voice, think about the insane amount of work that went into creating that performance. Voice acting is an underappreciated art in my opinion, and it is immensely fantastic. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a like anyway. I've definitely been enjoying these last few media analysis videos I've done, and I will continue to keep doing them. If you have any suggestions for any other future videos, leave them in the comments below. If you can share this video, that will help a lot for the algorithm, give it all the watch time it can get. I stream on Twitch 4 times a week, you can catch me over there too when I'm not putting out videos here. I use Twitter and Instagram for my updates, you can catch those socials all down in the description below. For now though, I'm Noah the Otter, and I'll see you on the Otter side. Bye!